into the room full.
You're probably pretty scared at that point. I mean, you knew something serious was going on.
I did, you know, I was concerned. It all happened so fast. You know, fear wasn't really in the.
Your adrenaline kicks in, and you don't really. It's like a distant.
It was really a strong denial. I think still that I wasn't really giving myself an opportunity to even feel a certain way. I think maybe about anything.
Sure.
Possibly at that time. And then so the doctor comes in. Now he's moving 100 miles a minute, and you know, telling everybody what to do, and you know, they're getting everything on me that they need. And then of course the nurse Jessica, she looked over to him and she kind of put her hand on his arm here like that. She was like, "You can talk to him though, like he's all there."
Just like that. You can't even make this up.
That's when I got a little alarmed. Like, wait a minute, what? You did right over here. What are we talking about? So
let me formally introduce you to like heart attack patient about to have a heart attack. You can speak to your doctor now. It's like
what the doctor did too is he kind of went like this and looked at me. He gave like a double take, and he's like, "What's going on, man?" I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. I was like,
you're like, well, let me let you know. I know why it's called practicing medicine.
And then he said, well, look, here's the deal. And he told me about, you know, the heart attack that I was having and what's going on. He said, how long have you been dealing with this?
So wait, just from those few tests they ran, they knew what was going on? They knew you were having a heart attack?
Yeah, I think they did. Well, they did definitely recognized it right away.
Wow.
And
that's incredible.
And yeah, they definitely saved my life there in this moment. And
by doing what? So they asked for an everything that they did for you kind of opened things up so the blood flow was going.
Yeah, it probably helped to sustain that, I would think. The part that maybe got a little heavy is when the doctor looked at me and he said, how long have you been dealing with this? And I said, probably about 2.5 hours, maybe. He said, brother, you should have been dead in 10 minutes.
Damn, man.
10 minutes. I showed,
that's an angel right there.
There is.
That's an angel right there. I mean, I had an uncle that died from a heart attack, so I know that not everyone is not everyone is graced with that long distant period of time. I mean, you had like a few hours where you tried to roll down and then get the knot out, and really hear your heart telling your body like, "Hey, listen, I'm going out," and you're like, "No, you're going in. You're staying alive."
Right?
Wow. Right. Damn. So when do you? And from that moment, when were you run to the emergency room?
They called an ambulance, and shortly thereafter, they rushed me over to like a big full hospital. And immediately once I got there, they popped the stent, you know, up to the groin like they do, which is phenomenal how they can do that. And then they threw the stent in there, and you know, then at that point in time, that's when I was kind of in the clear, you know, where I was stable and you know everything was going to be, you know, at least not such an issue of dying of a heart attack right then and there.
Heavy stuff, man.
Moment, yeah. And even still, to that point in time, I was still kind of in a cloud and in a daze and sort of in denial still about everything. And I wasn't really treating it as much of a big deal yet that probably I should have at that point in time.
Yeah, it's amazing when we're met with catastrophe a lot of times. And a lot of people that are guests on the show say the same thing, is they deny what is actually going on. I mean, it's amazing how mentally strong we are built as humans. Like, we have an incident like that, and we still want to try to convince ourselves it didn't happen, or we like to box it up and pretend it didn't happen. So I really appreciate you just coming on and sharing what you have, because there's so many people out there that are still like nervous or afraid to share what really happened in